Sacramento City Council, Item 14. Background. Recommendation. Adopt a resolution approving the purchase and sale agreement with Anton Fong Ranch owner, Anton Devco Incorporated, for the sale of 22.81 acre property for $6.4 million and a regulatory agreement for affordable housing units. Background. Surplus Land Act. In order to increase the availability of real property in California for affordable housing development, this act requires the prioritization of affordable housing when selling or leasing public lands no longer necessary for agency use. CWTA, Community Workforce and Training Agreement. Affordable housing. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development has defined affordable housing as no more than 30% of a household's income.
Question is, where's the community workforce and training agreement that the city agreed to and made a commitment to, so that it ensures local hire will the workers who build it be able to afford to live there, working for the wages Anton Devco pays without having to use public assistance from the taxpayers? Please consider why the community workforce and training agreement is being ignored.
We got a couple of disparate proposals. We decided to go, or I should say staff decided to go with Anton to bring forward a project that could bring us a maximum amount of density with integrated income and a lot of affordable units. To put a number on it, it's 149 affordable units, which is quite a lot. Now, as far as the community workforce training agreement, that can go a couple of ways. And, I absolutely agree in local hire, and being a vocational educator, I'm strong on apprenticeship programs, but they come at a cost, and there are many ways to achieve them, either union or non-union. I certainly don't want to predicate this project upon a CWTA because I think the numbers won't pencil out.
But in this scenario though, can the applicant basically walk away and the only thing the city may be left with is the remnant parcel? Or, I guess that's my concern here.
There is another requirement here, which is basically the release of the regulatory agreement on the market rate units. I do not believe that their intention is to walk away from building the tax credit project. Look, the bottom line is that nobody is guaranteed tax credit financing. You have to apply first round, sometimes second round, sometimes third round. Just ask SHRA. They do this every day. Apply for tax credit financing, and sometimes you get projects across the finish line.
So that's the trigger our regulatory agreement's in first place. It does not get released from any parcel that's not an affordable housing parcel until Anton gets the tax credit project built.
This agreement, and I would just make two observations. I wasn't going to speak, but since Ms. Patterson did, I want to speak very clearly about what we believe and the attorneys we've consulted would believe with respect to what the agreement does and does not do. First of all, the agreement is very clear in Section 25, the regulatory agreement.
The city agrees and acknowledges that the tax credit units will be located in one or more of the buildings, which will be separately owned and financed from the remainder of the project, which will contain the inclusionary units. The owner of the tax credit project shall have no obligation or liability hereunder relating to the inclusionary units located in the mixed income project. The owner of the mixed income project shall have no obligation or liability hereunder relating to the tax credit units located in the tax credit project.
My point is, if they don't pay on the note, the city's only remedy, despite what Ms. Patterson has said, is the city will get back the remnant affordable housing piece. This note is not guaranteed.
So we're working on that. and address Mr. Angelita's concern. I think the way we've drafted the regulatory agreement is the best way that we can get both projects financed currently. If something were more strenuous, there would be no developer that could ever guarantee that housing would get built.
Yes, that passes 8-1.